You hear all these buzzwords these days, you know, cleansing, detoxifying, detox, all this stuff, but what does it really mean, and do you actually need to do it? Well, we have Tracy Remelius. She's a health coach and instructor. You're here with the details, because coming out of winter, I know, I only speak for myself here, I have a solid layer of blubber, I'll admit it. So a lot of people are thinking about doing a detox. First of all, what is it in its general term, a detox?
Well, your body is detoxing every day. From every breath you take and every night when you're sleeping, your liver, your organs of elimination are working hard to get rid of toxins in your body. In the winter, you eat more proteins and fats. So the higher you go up the food chain, the more likely that there are toxins in the foods that you eat. So in the springtime, it's nice to give your body a little rest for digesting and eliminating all those toxins from your body.
If you're waking up and you're sluggish, or you're this or you're that, what are signs and symptoms that might be a red flag to get you saying, I really need to do a little detox?
Yeah, so the signs and symptoms, like you said, sluggishness, allergies, skin rashes, you know, problems with your digestion, those kinds of things are signs that you might want to think about a detox.
Okay, so we have some tips for everybody out there if they're thinking about trying to start a detox. First one, clear out your cupboard.
Right, we've talked before about ingredients and foods and labels. So if you're trying to simplify your diet for a little break, it's really so much easier if your cupboards aren't full of cookies and sweets and snacks. So a first step would be to kind of go through your pantry and your cupboard and take out the things that might be tempting later.
Because every piece of chocolate looks bigger and tastier when you're not allowed to eat it.
True.
The next thing is write it down. It's actually, it's very cathartic. It helps.
Yeah, so I suggest journaling a little bit before you go into it, so you really tap into what your motivations are for detoxing, writing about your energy levels, what you might want to get out of it, how you want to feel afterwards. I'm definitely a proponent that a detox is not a diet, so if you're going into it with the goal of losing weight, it becomes more extreme than just cleaning out your diet. I really want detoxing to be gentle for people.
And we want people to hide the scale, because at the end of the day, if you lose weight on a detox, it's a happy accident.
Right.
It's not what's intended.
Right. They do say that the more, like, people who weigh themselves regularly tend to stay at a more regular weight. However, if your motivation, again, is to lose weight and you're constantly weighing yourself, people tend to have the, you know, have the tendency to beat up on themselves if they didn't lose weight, or their happiness depends on what the number on the scale says. So if you're detoxing, don't weigh yourself every day. You know, just take it as a time to just calm down and just be quiet and slower.
And the other thing to note too is that fat weighs more than muscle. So if you're changing your lifestyle a little bit, you're shedding some fat and you're gaining some muscle, that's going to change it and make the scale kind of inconsequential.
Right. I really don't recommend weighing yourself very often. Go with what your clothes feel like and how they fit.
And how you feel at the end of the day, because that's most important. Now, you go on the internet, you type detox, you come up with a billion results. There's a simple one. So if you want to just start something easy and fun, cut out the big five. And that's, let's start with the right here, what you cut out.
So like we were saying, your body has to work to get rid of those toxins. So if you can detox by taking out the things that are the hardest, like caffeine, coffee, black tea, start with changing that. Then you can also think about dairy. Dairy is often a little bit harder to digest and causes inflammation. The same thing with wheat or wheat products, breads, that kind of thing. You can stick to more rice and quinoa kind of grains that are a little less inflammatory. White sugar, your sweets, your desserts, all that stuff, you know, it really does a number on your body. So if you're trying to just gently detox, having a break from sugar is really good. It also affects your energy and will make you feel better. And then alcohol, generally your liver has to do a lot of work to detox your alcohol, so taking a break from alcohol can be really helpful.
And then, hey, if you get out and exercise a little bit, that's not too bad either.
Right. Gentle yoga, lots of water, drinking lots of water to flush things out, walks, that kind of thing. Think of it as a gentle detox rather than, you know, juicing and or fasting. Those kinds of things are really hard on your body, and you're more likely to take a binge afterwards, or what I call retoxing.
I love that. No, you're right though, because when you really cut a lot of stuff out of your diet, it just makes it so that when that diet's over, all you want to do is eat a big old sundae. Tracy,
Right.
thank you so much for all these tips. Hopefully we'll be feeling better by the end of the summer, and maybe we'll be ready for beach season.
Yes.
More tips online on our website, mymassappeal.com.